What's up, YouTube?
Hello.
So today is kind of an exciting day-ish. You can see my excitement.
All of his excitement, his hair's starting to stand up.
Yeah. So finally bought something yesterday that I've been wanting for like, what, 2 years?
Years.
Yeah, a couple years. I've been talking about it, looking them up, dreaming about it, getting a little excited about it. And I never buy it because I'm cheap and don't want to spend money. Right?
This is truth.
Well, Facebook Marketplace, good deal popped up. Him hauled around about it. She's over here yelling, "You need to buy them, you need to get them, you need to get them." So I finally bought them. So what did we get? I don't know. Whoops. Ended the video. That's better. This is what we got.
What are those?
Yeah, what are those? Those are QuickJack's.
What are QuickJack's?
What, are you a fan? Asking questions?
I just want to know. The people we bought it off of seemed pretty impressed that I had knowledge.
Yeah, so the people we got these off of literally knew nothing about them. And what was it, the wife?
It was the
wife's brother passed away. He bought these, barely used them, maybe a couple times. They're selling off all his stuff. They threw these on Marketplace for a really good deal.
They ended up in our garage.
Yeah, and now we got them. So, yeah.
What are QuickJack's?
They're not exactly the model I wanted to buy, but for the price, I couldn't pass it up. I did want to get the 7,000-pound ones that they say they can lift 7,000 pounds. These ones, they're rated for 5,000, but we're going to test that at some point because I'm not going to just pick up cars. But yeah, here's the manual. Pretty handy. They always show like videos on YouTube and everything of people lifting cars this way. Well, I always wondered how it would be to lift them sideways, like, one behind the tires here and,
in front of the back tire.
So we're going to try that on the old 83 today.
We're going to try both ways.
Yeah, we're going to do both ways in the video. So here's the pump. Pretty slick little unit. Relatively lightweight. Nice long hoses. That's for the racks back there. It's 110, so that's really convenient because... Oh, and then you got the button control, which is mint. But the reason why I wanted those is because I don't have the height in here for a 2-post lift or even scissor lifts. A lot of people are like, get a scissor lift. Well, I can't lift the car that high anyway. And plus, I want to use them outside in the driveway because I do a lot of undercoatings. So, yeah, they're pretty handy. It's pretty much like hooking up your air tools. They just, click in.
There's a safety.
Way to focus their camera. Yeah, and they have a little safety thing so they can't like come off once they're hooked. You got to like spin this to the slot.
Line it up and then pull it down.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get the old 83 in here and test them out. Done talking about it. I'm going to hand the camera off to the cameraman.
This guy's funny.
I hear bees.
It's the year for the bees.
Sick of the bees.
I keep getting bees in the house. Afraid the cats are gonna get stung. Look at that Toyota.
Don't run them over.
It's a close call.
No power steering sucks. Alright. A lot of horsepower there. Alright.
Why don't you use your handy dandy handles?
I don't like those. Sure. Slam it, that'll work.
It seems like it's zoomed in way too much.
No.
It's not. It's the way you like it.
No, it's not zoomed in too much. Alright. I feel like this is going to be a pain because the way they move.
Yeah, so as you see, that side has wheels.
Come on. Here we go. I'm making it look easy. Honestly, I'm just really tired of using a floor jack, so that's why I wanted these.
I'm gonna have to start putting my hair up for videos.
Why does it keep blowing into the camera? Of course.
Alright. Show us how the connection works.
Just that's it. Pretty snazzy. Now I'm sure they're not going to be lined up at all, so we'll have to pick them up so high.
Excuse me.
Oh. Make sure they're good on the other side. If the car falls, it's entirely my fault. Yeah, see, this one needs to go over some. Oh. Isn't this exciting watching me do this? Yee! Hey, it's working. Exciting.
How's your back?
Feels better than for 5 minutes.
Wait, let me get a better video. Let me get a better view of that. How's it feel?
I'm not doing that again.
That was too funny.
I feel like that's higher than doing it the other way. Okay, just bring her on down. There, it's on the lat or safeties. So yeah, that works, man. I was hoping they'd work this way because doing undercoatings, I need to be able to get under there. Look at that. They do sell blocks for them so you can get like an extra 6 or 8 inches of height out of them. I plan on getting those. But, so yeah, that's my new handy lifts. The only thing I can see being annoying would definitely be if you're like gonna drop a transmission or something. You know, they probably would get in the way a little bit, but when you're limited on space, this is a pretty good alternative. And then another nice idea is not being on your knees all the time. You sit in this handy chair here, over and do what you gotta do, rub your tire down, you know. Pretty neat. So I guess we'll bring it down and put them under the rockers this time. What do you think?
Yep. Let's do it.
It really doesn't want to focus.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, now I gotta get a stick and kick them locks. Here you go. Okay, this will be used for that. Oh, it's still sitting on the safeties.
You might be able to from here. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I could probably do it from here.
That's the safety.
Pretty nifty, and I love how quiet they are. You don't have to scream at each other. We'll get these down and rearrange them, and we'll come back to it. Alright, I'm sweating like a hog. It's freaking hot today. Alright, so we spun them around. we figured we'd save the boringness of spinning these around. This is, I guess, would be the easiest way to set these up. So if you're doing brakes, tires, pretty much as long as you don't need under the middle of the car, this would be the best, quickest, easiest way to use them. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get on with it.
You need a longer remote cord.
Look at that. I love how quiet it is. What are they selling? I know, car. You're old and you're creepy. My CV antenna.
Every time.
Pretty handy.
So Seth, how far up off the ground is your tire?
Well, let's measure it.
Great idea.
Yeah. I know it don't seem high, but...
You over there scratching your head for a tape measure?
Yeah. I know where nothing is.
You're like, oh man.
That's the joys of my garage.
She put me on the spot. I didn't have it ready.
So granted, you got the gap it took for these to get to the bottom of the car and the suspension release.
Let's just see how far your tire is up off the ground.
Yeah, so we're still... it's like 6.5 or so. It ain't bad, but I mean, think how much you're yanking on that jack handle to get your tire that high off the ground. And then you have to have like at least a 6-ton jack stand to be able to floor jack all the way and, you know, keep the car that high. You have 3 tons, you pretty much, if you jack up all the way, the 3 tons aren't tall enough. So, I think it's taller than a floor jack already, and that's without they call them truck blocks. They're just like a normal lift block. You got the metal things with the rubber round pads. They sell those for these, and they're like yay tall. So that you add that to what you got now, you're probably looking at close to a foot off the ground with suspension release, and that's pretty good. They advertise with the truck blocks, it's like 2 feet of lift.
What if you take
I'm pretty happy with that. That's mint, and you don't have to move the jack, go to another side. It's annoying.
What if you take the jack stand and like demonstrate like an idea of how tall?
Oh, I don't want to do all that. No, maybe for another day.
Another day?
It's too hot out. Don't feel like it.
It is horribly hot.
Yeah, we just wanted to make a video and show off the new tool for the garage. It's going to be mint, especially come fluid film season, because I'm sick of jacking up cars in the driveway. So, be seeing more of these in videos.
See you later. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Of course. Until we work on that again. Yeah, the rescue torso.